to let go of the judgment. You know, this has been a bit of a theme of yourself, the judgment of others, where you judge others, because if you're judging others, you're probably judging yourself. And when we can let go of that, we also let go of that part of the ego that wants to hold on to something that then can also be a source of pain and judgment. You know, usually it's linked to some sort of source of pain for us. And so, you know, maybe I open with that question today. Where is that showing up for you, where you're judging another person or another situation or a circumstance? Acknowledge that you have been, and also where are you then in turn, have you been judging yourself or your business or your job, or because it'll all be linked. So if we can release ourselves from that, we also release ourselves to rise. We no longer hold ourselves and stay attached in that vibration, that point of attraction. When you think about the layers to this, it's quite beautiful. And I've been really reflecting on this the last couple of days, because if there's a judgment or a criticism of yourself or of somebody else, you're also holding yourself to that vibration, that point of attraction. So that's all you can then attract back to you. When you release yourself from the attachment to that frequency or a level of awareness, you're free to rise. So maybe that's a little bit of, you know, some journal work for you, or just to reflect on that, just to be saying, I release myself. I had to do this to myself driving back from school drop off this morning. I was looking at the stickers on the back of somebody's car, and the sticker that they had on their fuel cap, and I thought, I think my thought was something like, oh, it's such a bogan thing to do. Like, and in that moment I was like, don't judge, Karen. Don't judge. They're free to do whatever they want to do. So, you know, we can all probably relate to that. We have these little moments where we think, I wouldn't do that, or that person's, but we all judge whether we like it or not in some way or another. But if we can judge less of people and situations and circumstances and businesses, then we also are doing it less to ourselves. We free ourselves from that. It's the same way when you've heard me talk about this in terms of wealth. You know, when we judge wealth, or when we judge money, when we say, I would never shop in that shop, or I would never drive that, or I would never spend money on that, you're also holding yourself back from the same vibration and economy through which the money can come. So if we judge spending $1,000 on a pair of shoes over here, or ourselves or another person for doing it, but we're asking for $1,000 over here, then we've got a problem. We're asking for it here, but we're judging it here. It doesn't work like that. We got to release ourselves from that, change our perception of it. I'm not saying go out and buy it, but I'm saying don't judge yourself for wanting it, or for somebody else wanting it, or for somebody else spending or investing or living their life in a certain way. Focus on you, focus on what you want, and feeling good about it and good about receiving it. So a little lesson on judgment to kick us off today, and for something for you to think about moving into today. We are going to look at lesson 5 of Thinking into Results on mental faculties today. But before we do that, because I know how much you loved doing this last time, we're going to go into our breakout rooms, 2 to 3 people, and activate the energy of your C-type goal. So we're going to share what our C-type goal is. And I want you to reflect with each other in the room this time next year, where you see yourself, what you see for yourself. The last 2 mornings we've been writing about it in the morning study calls. So this is an opportunity to now share your C-type goal with each other, but then also talk about this time next year and share, you know, what you're thinking will have happened, where you'll be, what's going on, how you'll feel. So, you know, look at the date, put it for next year, and then just activate that. And it's just an opportunity to express, to get that flow of energy going, to hear what everyone else's C-type goal is, because that also helps to share it and sort of make it real, but also hear where they're going to be and what they're doing, and we can get enthused for each other's success here. What we want for ourselves, we want for everybody else. Remember that when your light shines, it doesn't dim somebody else's. When your light shines, you help everybody else to also illuminate. So I let my light shine all over the world, and anyone that comes in contact with my energy is prosperous.